Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
That's good. I guess we're gonna recap what we talked about yesterday. And can you introduce yourself?
I'm Marlena.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah,
Okay. Um, Let me see about someone else. Let's see if she'll pick up. Darling. Like she might be busy.
Yeah, she may not be available.
Yeah, that's okay. Um, yeah, she's not available.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello,
there you go.
hello.
how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm in.
It sounds like you're busy.
No, I was eating some ice.
Some, I haven't heard that one in a while.
I have a very bad habit of eating ice. Don't
Nice.
even ask me why.
I used to do that as a kid.
Huh?
I used to do that as a kid. Crush some ice and eat it.
I eat it as a snack.
Cool. Yeah. I know a few people that do that too.
So how's everything?
Everything's fine. We have someone else.
Okay.
Lily.
Who?
Lily.
Lily. Okay. Is she on?
I believe so.
Yeah, she was just here a few seconds
Yes,
ago.
she was. Yeah, well, we brought Lily in to recap what we did yesterday, and I'm not sure if she's in, but I found out some other stuff that was on the website, that was on the page today, and and like we said before, CERN is not saying exactly what they're able to do and what they're really doing. And recently, a scientist was found dead that works at CERN, found dead in his office, gunshot wound to his head, and he left a suicide note. Every every paper of anything he did was burnt. His entire hard drive was wiped out except for one note. That one note read about how the LHC in Sweden, the biggest one on Earth, is doing more than what they telling the public. They're now able to actually look into other times without a problem. They can go into other times. They can stop events, or rather, delay events. And whenever they delay it, it only delays for 3 years every single time. 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, the event that he saw was when the LHC was powered up to a power that is high as it's ever been before, and they discovered Hawking radiation, which is only to be thought to be omitted from the event horizon of a black hole. 3 days later, it formed a black hole. 3 days later, after that, it formed a supermassive black hole, and there was no more Earth. He saw this event and he prevented it from happening. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, how
Hello,
you
I'm
doing?
back.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3 days later, after that, a supermassive black hole formed, and there was no more Earth. And this guy, he prevented it from happening. And according to him, in his message, we only have 3 years to stop this. So he stopped what Stephen Hawking and Neil deGrasse feared, a supermassive black hole or a black hole forming from their experiments, and they actually did it. And he prevented it from actually happening. According to him, we have 3 years. So I don't think a man would kill themselves, write a suicide note about what happened, for it to not be true. So that's something we can think about and research on.
And this happened recently?
Yes, as of the 16th of July this year.
Wow, that was just yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of science, a lot of stuff that we do not know, and I feel that it is ever more important that we have full capability of communing with our oversoul, our our main consciousness, our infinite conscience. We have to be able to be in contact with that at any given moment. We have to be able to control that because there are things that we don't know and don't understand that we need to know and understand now. And they say it's a process. Yes, it's true. It's a process. You can't get the current moment. We're in a state of emergency. We have to speed up the process a lot, really fast. So we have to seek all types of help, combining all of our knowledge, everything into one. And we can't view ourselves as simply individuals. We have to view ourselves as one.
Oh, and, and I have something to say
Yes.
about that. Recapping from what we talked about yesterday, when you asked the question, how are we going to get to this point where we can burst this brown bubble that is, that's
Yes.
over the earth, and how can we do that? I'm beginning to think that since we have made this shift, there's like the timeline shifted.
Yeah.
We don't need to focus on bringing what was in that old timeline into this timeline.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is that we don't need to unprogram a person, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's like it's going to be up to them whether they want to be unprogrammed, if they want to be unplugged or awake and conscious. Is that this is our time. This is our time for everyone to be able to create their own life, their own timelines of what they want to have.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because we're not supposed to, although these energies are out there, right? The CERN, the the Black Lives Matters, all that stuff is out there, right? We, children of light, are not to focus on that. This is our time to focus on, how can I say this? Love and light.
Yes.
Nothing is right or wrong. And connect with those people like us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that is all played out. That is about to be diminished, right?
Yeah.
So, what I'm trying to say is that I feel that when we focus on all this love and light, on getting the things that we want, creating our own timelines, that is going to burst that bubble.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, I can see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. At first, I was wondering, okay, where's it going? Okay, now I get you.
Because what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
we can get real caught up in the current events which is
Yeah, I know what you mean.
which is like smoke and mirrors. You know, like a smoke and mirror
Yeah,
thing to keep us distracted, and we cannot be distracted right now.
yeah, no, we can't. No,
You know,
yeah, not at all. We can't be distracted.
right? So it's like you have desires for your body. Right now, we can have and choose and do anything that we want, and you can have it and have it quickly because things are speeding up.
Yeah, yeah.
But but it's like you don't have time to go unprogram a person and say, well, okay, wake up.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
no,
what
no, no, no. I'm definitely not doing that.
that's what's going on because a lot of people are still in the program.
Yeah, they are.
You know,
Yeah, definitely not looking to deprogram anybody at all. Looking to move forward and connecting with like-minded people like you, Randy, and Lily.
I didn't confuse anyone, did I?
Oh
Oh no,
no.
No.
excuse me.
Oh, okay. Because I'm basically talking to myself too because sometimes I can get like really caught up into what's going on TV. You know,
Yeah.
like with Turkey Coop and the Dallas shooting because it's going to be more chaos that's coming down the pipe. You know,
Yeah, I can feel a tension and uneasiness. I wonder what they're planning next.
everything's going to be big and out of control, but still, we have crossed this timeline where we can have and do and get anything we want. So why not focus on that and get the most out of it?
Yeah, definitely. At the also at the same time, well, I don't necessarily want to think of it in terms of quote unquote staying alive. Because this shell is just a shell. That's just what it is, a shell. Yet at the same time, we're supposed to ascend while in this shell. Um, there are lessons we're supposed to learn while we're in this shell before we actually make the crossover. So some people, very few people, have made the crossover while still in the shell. Namely, Toth or Enoch. He stepped over while still alive. Um, yeah, that's the only person I could think of. I stepped over while still alive. Everyone else who stepped over was dead in terms of their physical shell before they stepped over and became an ascended master. So this time is going to be very different because it's going to be a more than just one person ascending into that Christ body while still alive, while in this shell, rather, shall I say? Because when this shell passes away, we're still alive. It's just in a different form. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? So what you think? Lily, what you think? Lily,
Yeah, I think she probably shy.
that's okay. She'll open up.
Is he there?
Yeah, she's there.
Yeah, cause
Yeah,
I've been thinking on trying to get into my Christ body as soon as possible. To help lessen some of the devastation of these events that they've been playing out.
yeah. And it's a whole lot going on. Not even just the negative ETs, but other ETs that are trying to stop the negative ETs. They have their own agenda. Things like that. It's just there's a lot going on. We're surrounded by our enemy, yet we're also by light. So we really got to rope things together and not just not just acquire things that we want, but also connecting with people to get a broader mission done. other than just our careers, you know?
Right.
Right.
Because my career just all it does is allow me to buy food and have shelter and clothes for the time being because of how society is. If it wasn't for society, I wouldn't necessarily need a career. I would just perform my purpose. So
Yeah, well, it's definitely not about just acquiring what you want, but in the process of acquiring what you want, you're achieving your life purpose is to help other people
yeah,
get what they want, and that is to bring everybody to this higher consciousness.
yeah, which is
And what
what gonna happen.
and that means that we share, we love, we don't convince, we don't pull anyone, right? And we just let them believe if not trying to change a person's mind, right?
Yes,
Everybody's open to believe what they want to believe, but at the same time, this is this, this is a new change. This is a new lifetime. This is a new time. Um, Divine, what you call it? It's a divine shift.
divine timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that was kind of their mistake because they shifted us to a time and place where it's actually in our favor, and which is kind of weird. This is when they didn't fully know what they were doing, I guess. Now they know better.
Yeah. Are you talking about the artificial
I'm talking about CERN.
timeline?
Yeah, the artificial timelines, and it's timeline genocide and all that. Wait, did we talk about timeline genocide before?
No.
Oh wow, we didn't. That's very important concerning CERN. Okay, Andrew Barthes talks about timeline genocide, and you see examples of it in history. When this universe was being created, when it was in the very beginning. Yeah, I talked about it a little bit. I didn't talk about it fully. Basically, a group of ETs saw that we were being created, came back in time, prevented us from being created, and created their own humankind. Then another alien being saw that happening, went back in time and stopped them from doing that, created their own humankind. It happened about 7 times, which created a timeline genocide, which created such a negative karma, which wasn't good for the universe. So they needed to find a way to balance out that karma within a short amount of time because it's going to take too long. So they built a machine which dealt with karma that would draw in anyone who was linked to that timeline genocide karma. Eventually, negative ETs hijacked that, and they were able to control karma, who gets what karma, and basically when you're born, rather when you die, your signal goes out, and that signal from the karma machine signal out to you, sending a false light to you, not the real light, the false light. You go into that false light, you get about 10% life review. You're not healed from any trauma at all, and you're sent back to a life where you don't choose, they choose, and they give you the karma that they see fit. So a lot of people have been fit with negative karma and bad karma, and they don't know why, what's going on with them. And they fit themselves with the positive karma.
So, here's my question. Since that happened, is that why humanity reaction to everything first is negative before it's positive?
That's partly the reason because majority of our atmosphere, majority of this earth has been filled with negative energy to the point where negativity spreads faster than positivity, which isn't good. Positivity is supposed to spread faster than negativity. Yet, since this world is encompassed with negativity, it's only going to liken to which it likes, which is negativity. So it's going to spread faster. So that's why positivity or positive things is hard to spread. And one of my friends asked me why I'm showing this on Facebook. Sorry, because I showed him our conversation, and some people I see that they have the light in them, I just ask them simple questions and see if they're ready. Then I give them information based upon what they know, where they're ready at. But back to the subject. There's just so much negative stuff that negativity goes faster than positive. If this world was more positive, positive things will grow faster, which is kind of difficult to build positive energy because there's not a lot of it around us, which is why we have to band together. You know?
And a lot of people never believed me when I said that there's more positive energy here than it is negative. I mean, more negative than it is positive here.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to believe me. They don't believe that.
yeah. Still there, Lily?
Yeah.
Okay. It's too much for you?
I'm good.
Okay. So how's life going?
Good.
That's good. Randy, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
That's good. Zoe, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fantastic. And Lily, it's nice to meet you. I'm
You
glad
too.
I'm glad that you was able to join.
Yeah, me too.
You sing with me.
Yeah. So I think well I know we're gonna really surprise this universe on how well we do under these kind of circumstances. We're gonna shock a lot of people. We're gonna because normally the science says that it takes about 10,000 years, which would be about 10 to 20 lifetimes for you to step into your Christ consciousness body. We're gonna and by the way, our clocks were reset, so we actually starting from the beginning in terms of stepping into our Christ consciousness body. So we are moving faster in terms of years. Like we're moving in light in speed of light. Like we're moving at the speed of light in terms of growing towards that Christ consciousness. And it's really unfathomable. It's a crazy time. Never has this been done before in the history, ever. No one's ever ascended this fast. Never. No one. It's always taken a long time for them to do it. Some had early starts, some had mid starts, late starts, you know, but it took a long time. Us is different because of the times and where we are. Let's take advantage. Let's take advantage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Our heads are pointed towards the center of the galaxy, and we're closer to the center of the galaxy, so we're getting a lot more energy than we used to being on Sagittarius.
Right.
And that's another reason why we're able to call things to us real easy, you know. And I'm noticing it myself. Like a lot of things, I would say to myself, "Well, this needs to happen this week," and it happens.
Have you noticed? Have you found yourself being kind of like restless at night, like
Oh,
not fully sleeping?
no, yeah, yes, a lot.
Me too. I mean, it's just a weird feeling. It's like I can't really get a full sleep because I'm just I don't know, just restless. My mind is just it's like just going, you know, and I just can't.
Yeah, I get that too. I physically be tired, but I still can't fall asleep.
Same
Right,
here.
right, and I'm just like, wow. I mean, it's like I'm on speed, you
Yeah,
know,
Yeah.
yeah, or LSD.
and just can't. You know, but it's like it's a good feeling, you know. But my body is tired. But it's like I don't know. I just cannot go to sleep.
I know
If
what
I
you.
do go to sleep, maybe like 1 or 2 hours, then I'm up again.
Yeah, I know. I hate it myself. It's just, but a lot goes to my mind at night too. You know,
So I get into my journal and I start writing because I've been journaling for 4 years,
good.
and yeah, and that's everything that I ask infinite
Yeah.
intelligence
Still here.
for. I'm grateful for. Just anything that I am looking to achieve and want, or even want to help people, I write it down in my journal.
Yeah, I thought of keeping a dream log on a Word document.
Hmm.
Yeah, because it's kind of hard for me to write because of my disability, but I can still type with one finger.
Okay. Yeah, you should do that. Or even your thoughts, even the things that you're thinking, right? And you can't really share,
Yeah,
with your friends and family. Journaling is a good way of getting that out, expressing that out of your body or out of your spirit instead of keeping everything held inside.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's still quite a few things I gotta get out of my system, but I can't talk to nobody about it.
Right. That's why I started my journal, because I needed to, be able to release all those things that I was, inside me.
Yes, Tanya.
And there's gonna be some more and more changes before this year is out that I hear.
Oh my God. It's going to be so many changes. This is
Yeah,
just the
I'm here.
beginning.
And I'm trying my hardest to anchor these positive energies, these light energies.
Yeah. See, we were just talking about that there's going to be more changes to come
Yeah,
this
more
year.
positive changes. Yeah, um, from the year 2012, December 21st, 2012, the clock restarted. It went to 0 year. The year, uh, 2013 was the first year. 2000,
So what? Wait a minute. 2013 was what?
the first year.
The first year?
Yeah, because the clocks reset it. Everything restarted after December 21st, 2012, which is why the Mayan calendar didn't go past it. Everything reset it. It's a fresh start. It's a new era, new age.
Yeah, because people always called the return to 0 point was December 21st, 2012.
Yes.
Hmm.
And
So this is like the fourth year?
um, before 3 plus 4. Wait, hold on. 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 4. No, this is the third year.
Third year. Okay. December 2016 will be the fourth year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow.
And
Oh,
look
that
at look at the numerology. So from 2014, 2017, we're getting an extreme amount of energy, and we are.
that's why my body cannot take, my spirit cannot take any type of negativity. It repel. I am so repelled against it. I don't even know how to explain it to you. It's like anyone that comes into my circle that has some type of negativity going on, I'm like, I don't have time to
Yeah,
unprogram you. So I'd rather just be distant from you.
yeah,
And
yeah,
not in a hateful way, not in a mean way, but in a pleasant, peaceful way. Bow to you. Thank you. You have a good you have a good day type thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
yeah,
Because we just said this is a new timeline, new year. Reset. Everything is reset. Why pull those negative things from that old timeline into this timeline? It doesn't make sense to
yeah,
me.
yeah. No, 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 definitely not.
And the reason why I'm saying that, because you may have friends and family members like I have that are like still stuck there
Mhm.
and still talking about the same old stuff.
Yeah,
Do you have that?
yeah.
yeah.
And so like, what do you do with that?
Leave it alone. Don't even let them bring it up.
And you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Um, What I was getting at was yeah, you're right though. Um, the numerology behind the years 2, 3, and 4. 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus 4 is 9. 9 is finality, or the work actually being fully complete. And within those within year 2, 3, 4, we're getting an extreme amount of energy to integrate that energy into our lives by the year 2017. Whoever does not have that energy integrated into their lives by 2017, oh well, it's oh well, you didn't get it, you didn't get it. You get it next time maybe.
Right.
Yeah, and that won't be for another about 26,000 years.
Yes. And
And
see, that's why I was saying to what we need to be focusing on collectively is tapping into that energy.
yes, yes, you're right.
Yes, I like
You
to learn
know,
how to manifest things into my reality.
this is the time to learn and do it. You know,
Yes, such as
you already know how to do it. You know, you just have to listen to your knowing. You already know. No one needs to teach you or tell you anything. You know that already. You just have to mentally focus and concentrate, right? And meditate, and it will come to you.
yes, such as money and healing.
Oh,
Yeah,
about money coming to you?
Yeah, and healing.
Oh yeah, that's what's that? That's just that is energy. That is energy that's out there in the spiritual realm that you have to just bring. You just have to materialize it down, right? You just have to materialize it and bring it to you.
yeah,
You know, that's all that is.
Yes, I lived a long lifetime of such struggling, hardship, and lack. Mostly due to financial stuff, just barely having enough to make it from week to week, month to month, year to year.
Hmm.
I'm tired of the same old vicious cycles.
Oh my gosh,
Time to break them.
I was tired of that too. You know, and the way that you do that, you think in abundance. You don't ever think in lack. You don't ever think about
yeah,
how it used to be. You think about the now. You know, you think
yes,
about your way. You create the life you want. So what do you want? You want more money?
Yes,
Then
and more
speak
healing.
more money. Do not speak lack. Do not speak I don't have. Do not speak I'm broke. Do not speak I don't have what I want or I need what I want. Speak money is coming to me daily.
yes,
It's always in my life. I live in abundance now. I have everything I want. That's how you speak and that's how you start creating.
Yeah, cause I'm
And
trying
then
to,
and then you will see money coming at you from all different angles.
yeah, I'm
yeah.
trying to undo the last of this
I was
programming.
What'd you say, Steve?
I was talking to someone. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to undo the last of this programming that's within me. There's still a
yeah.
tiny bit left. I'm trying to get rid of. That little voice in my head won't go away. Tell me, oh, that's not possible. You can't do that. That ego just won't leave me alone.
Yeah. So, well, every morning you got to wake up and knock the ego down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You got to get a bat and say, stay down, ego. Not today.
Yeah, once I get rid of that, I'll be good to go.
Yeah. When that comes up, when those negative thoughts come up, just focus like 17 seconds on that positive. I have money now. I have abundance now. Do that like 17 times, right?
hey Lily.
She noticed she.
Is she gone?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think she was too shy.
yeah. She wound up going to her own stuff, and
Oh, her own stuff.
yeah, I guess she was doing. I don't know.
Oh, well, she gone.
I,
She's
I
gone now.
no, no. She didn't leave. I hung up the phone on her because I kept talking.
Oh.
That's why I said I didn't want to be rude. Yeah, that's why I said I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, talking to that ego. There's a form of meditation where you talk to yourself, and there she go. Hey Lily, okay, whatever. I'll call her back. But you talk to yourself. You say kind, nurturing things to yourself,
Yeah.
and
Well, exactly.
And you said listen to alpha waves.
yeah, alpha waves because delta waves are not good. Alpha waves are the best way. Let me try again.
Like, for example, here are some things, Randis, that you can like tell yourself when you're meditating, right?
Yeah,
I now accept the rich rewards I deserve. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly, right?
yeah,
The universe is abundant. I live in abundance. I have positive cash flow right now and always. Those
yeah,
things like that. You keep telling yourself, you meditate on those daily. So when that negative thing comes up and want to tell you, well, no, you don't have cash right away, say, yes, I do. My mind gives me ideas that create abundance. Those are affirmations that you are putting into your subconscious, putting into your spirit. It's nice to say these things right before you go to bed at night because you are implanting those things in your subconscious mind, right? So when you're sleeping, you are manifesting.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's just an example, you know. And the biggest thing about this when it comes to creating, you have to feel good at all times. You have to feel good about what it is that you want, right? You can't doubt. You
Yeah,
can't be feeling all sad and down and out. You have to feel good because that good feeling is what's going to bring things about for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you may feel limited because of your disability and because you can't get out the way that you want, or you may not have the family support that you need, but you can create that through your mind.
Yeah, I know I've been trying every night when I meditate.
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah. And you keep doing it and you keep, being around those positive people that are good for you, you will do it. It will happen.
Yeah, because I always put out the intention to meet with my intergalactic star family and people who are on the same vibratory frequency as I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just stirring up all this negative energy. They're getting desperate.
Well, I kind of knew something like that would happen once we start talking, once we start connecting.
Yeah, they're
yeah,
desperate. They don't know when to just throw in the towel, give up already. That they lost. They want to fight to the very end.
Yeah. I mean, The energy, I told you, the energy that you have, the energy that C have is so powerful. You know, and sometimes you don't really see it in yourself. It's to someone else, tell
Yeah.
you, right?
Yes. I can
Yeah.
tell you from experience with boxing, because my trainer tells me that the guys that I spar with, even though I'm like winning, I'm winning barely. But hold on, I'm gonna tell her.
But next time when we do this, make sure you let people know the etiquette
Yeah.
of, some house cleaning rules.
Mm.
Lily,
Can you hear now?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear each other?
Yeah,
are you are you okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you. Yeah,
Alright.
Lily,
yeah, we know you're there, Lily.
Can you guys hear each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear each
Okay.
other.
Why?
Lily,
Why?
hello, Lily.
Huh?
Hi, are you okay?
Yeah.
Could you turn down your music because we're hearing your music very loud? Lily,
Yeah.
okay, okay. What were you saying, T?
That I would spar and I would do good. I would quote unquote beat my sparring partners. My trainer was telling me the way I beat them, I should be beating them in stylish fashion. I am a lot better than I'm performing, and I should be more confident in myself in the ring because I'm a very humble person. It's not that I'm not confident in myself, but when you're talking about a combat, you have to have a certain level being humble. You just can't be out there like that. You want to hurting somebody or hurting yourself. So I was a little tentative about things, saying, I'm a lot better than what I'm doing, and I should be doing better. Yet most of the time, it's not until someone holds us to a certain standard that tells us, "Look, you're better than what you have become."
Yeah, yeah. It's just pushing yourself to be better, to be your highest self. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. And the only way to get to your highest self is to get to the essence of yourself. To push for that.
right.
You don't get olive oil from just having an olive here. You have to squeeze and press those olives. Yeah, squeeze and
I'm
press
sorry.
those olives.
Sorry.
It's okay. I have a saying, and it goes
I'm like, what is going on?
Mhm.
it's okay.
Landis, I think you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my
yeah.
drawers.
So there's a saying that I took even further. With great power comes great responsibility. I take it further. With great power comes great responsibility. With great responsibility comes great pain. Great pain comes great evolution. With great evolution comes great ascension.
Are you
Yeah.
hearing this?
Yes, I'm hearing it.
Okay.
There's a whole lot of distractions. These beings, they don't like that. They cause all sorts of distractions. And my house phone, it
I
just
know
rings.
they're having a fit right now.
So whose drawer was clicking like that?
I don't think it was mine though.
It
I,
sounded like someone's drawer was the handle was clicking on the drawer,
It's not me.
and it didn't come from Lily. It didn't. What kind of shit is this?
and my web browser is
That was
closed.
Lily. Sorry, that was Lily. She's cleaning clothes.
Uh,
I think that's Lily.
Yeah, she's putting clothes away. It sounds like.
yeah.
I'm sorry. This
It's
is
okay. But she seems to be a cool person. Just let her come out. Let her come out. But yeah, with great responsibility comes great pain. Great pain, you get great evolution. Great evolution, you get great ascension.
yeah.
But you can't have it
And
without. Say again?
again, great pain, get greater.
With great power comes great responsibility. With great responsibility comes great pain. With great pain comes great evolution. With great evolution comes great ascension.
Yes.
You must first
Yes.
have the great power first. You gotta have the great
Yes.
power first.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a lot of pain involved. So I become accustomed to
So,
pain.
so the powerful you are, the greater pain you're going to go through, but that's going to put you to where you need to be in life.
Yeah, so I tend to not really think about pain. So
And I say that from experience.
yeah, me too.
You know,
Me too.
I say that for some,
Oh, man. Most people don't live after going through what I went through. Most people either kill themselves or die of heart failure.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, and the people dying in my life, that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's nothing compared to the other stuff that happened. It's nothing. Man, oh, man. So, when, well, for one, as a child, I didn't fully accept the Christendom belief. Yet, as going along, I didn't necessarily accept Christianism, but I accepted some ideas from it. And I decided to make that foundation of my life, right? So here I am, I think I'm on the right road. And all of that gets ripped from underneath me. So I have absolutely nothing. I have no God, no faith to aspire myself to. How does a person come back from that? That's below rock bottom. Because when you hit rock bottom, that's basically you hitting all the way down to your basic form and starting all over.
Well, sometimes you have to be like that. Sometimes you
Yeah.
have to get like that, right? To cleanse yourself from all those ideologies and
Yeah.
theories and, um, idol, worshiping, and get down to your base root and start over again, right? Because
Yeah.
you're talking. I went through the same thing, and it wasn't until I connected with my infinite intelligence, and I started praying to the universe, to the creator, for the things that I want, the things that I need in my life, and healing for other people, that I started to see that, wow, the universe, the stars, the planets are all aligned for us.
Yeah.
They're here for us, to guide us, to protect us, to get us to our highest good.
Yeah. And
So when you do take off this flesh, you move on to higher and better things.
yeah. One of my favorite bands is they said there is more to life than just this. We are more than just this flesh. We are aligned with the time, and it's time for a new awakening.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a metal band speaking. Mind you, most of the world feels that they worship Satan, but they're talking about having a new awakening. They're talking about actually loving another person other than themselves. So
Yeah. Just be glad that you're not one of those persons.
yeah, I know. About it. I always ask myself, how is it that I came out but you didn't? How is it I can hear this message and you can't? How is it that?
Yeah.
You always wondered that how could I see certain things other people cannot see?
Yeah, and then they have the nerve to say, show me concrete evidence. You show them concrete doubt. Oh man. You show someone you can walk on water, they'll tell you you can't swim. I bet you can't swim. What kind of what? What? I just showed you everything you need to see, and you telling me I can't swim.
Yeah, they'll tell you, they'll ask you for concrete evidence, but they
Yeah.
can't give you concrete evidence.
Yep.
Yeah, they go through what's called a social cognitive
Dissonance.
disassociation or something. Dissonance, yeah. You show them something that's irrefutable, that they just shut completely down, turn away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because wow. Yeah, like I said, we just gotta leave them alone. There's no talking to them. There's no talk. There's the only people you can talk to is the ones you see light in. If you don't see light in them, don't even try to talk to them.
Because I almost went through that social cognitive dissonance when my belief systems started imploding. I said, there gotta be something more. If this is a lie, then what's truth?
Yeah.
So I started rebuilding my foundations in late 2010 as far as my belief system.
And it's never too late. As long as you get there, it is never too late. But this is the time, like see, this is the time to just really hone onto your energies and because everything is coming down really fast.
Yeah, it really is. And we only have until 2017 to have this fully integrated into our lives. After that, if you don't have it, you don't have it.
Have you been experiencing like pain?
Where?
Like in your arms, like your upper body, like in your joints?
Yeah.
Lily?
Yeah.
Did you say yes?
Yes.
Where have you been experiencing pain?
Elbows. Hands.
Where?
Elbows and hands.
If she said her elbows in her hands.
Elbows in your hands?
Yeah.
Hold on for a second. I have been experiencing pains in my my upper shoulders. The joints in my shoulders, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where is that coming from?
You know how to swim, Zoe?
Yes, but I'm not near water.
That throws that idea out the window. That's out the window.
I'm on an island, but I'm not close to the beach unless I get a swimming pool.
Okay.
Well, I do yoga. So I've been doing yoga. I've been doing stretching. But I just lately, it's just I don't know. I normally do not experience body pain.
Mhm.
But I don't know. It's just something weird.
You might want to eat more apples and bananas. That's usually a sign of overusing your shoulders.
Well, I'm a vegan. I'm a vegetarian.
Okay,
So
good. That's a plus. So it's a lot easier for you. What you can do is you can get like guacamole and not guacamole. You get not not guava. What's the thing? The freaking fruit called that makes guacamole?
Avocado or something.
Thank you, avocado. Thank you, avocado.
Oh, okay.
You get avocado, some cinnamon, and things that open up your pores and things that help your muscles relax. Make it into a paste,
Yeah, that's what I need. This is
like a
like
paste.
muscle
Put it
relaxer. Maybe
and rub
maybe
it on your shoulders and leave it
me
there
up.
on your shoulders. Yeah. So you can get because your skin is going to absorb the material inside the guacamole, the cinnamon, and it's going to help permeate your cells and help alleviate some pressure there.
Uh-huh.
And if you're having inflammation, it'll get the blood out the joint.
Okay. All right. I will do that.
Yeah, yesterday towards the end of our conversation, it felt like somebody was just poking a needle right there at the bridge of my nose, but on the inside.
Not told.
Say it again.
Yeah,
Now I was
yesterday.
thinking
Yeah,
someone.
yeah,
Yeah.
yesterday towards the end of our conversation, it felt like somebody was just poking a needle right there at the bridge of my nose, but on the inside.
When we were talking,
Yesterday.
chatting.
Yeah, we was chatting yesterday, like we're doing now. Towards the last 30 minutes.
Wow.
Probably one of those negative beings.
Did you feel bad by it, or did you feel what? How did it make you feel?
Like it made me feel uneasy. Like what's causing this pain? I never had pain here before.
Okay,
Felt like
well,
somebody had a pen and just started stabbing like that.
yeah, you kind of in a way influence a negative emotion with it. Like whenever you feel something, don't feel a way about it. Stay neutral and observe what it does, because it could be a feeling that's really good for you, but you felt bad because you never felt it before, and you put your own negative stigma to it. So be neutral towards it and just observe it for what it is and see what it
Mm-hmm.
does. And when you see what it does and you come to your conclusion, you say to yourself, if this is negative or positive, you know? I understand what you're saying, Randy.
Yeah.
You just have a low tolerance level for pain.
You got to get used to it. Pain lets you know you're alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing because you could have experienced no pain. You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, see, how many children do you have?
I have 4.
4. Wow. How old?
7, 5, 3, and 1.
Wow. I have 4 too.
Cool.
But
Yeah,
mine,
yeah,
mine's are older.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Now, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, people think there's something wrong with me because I made the decision to be single. To just stay
No,
single.
that-
Really? I should have
Wise
made the
decision.
decision to be single.
That's a wise decision.
Yeah, 'cause I feel it within me that I don't feel a need right now.
Gosh, I wish I made that decision a long time ago.
That happens.
You know, but it's good to be single. But it's good to have somebody special in your life as well too. You know,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
not meant to be alone.
Yeah, I know. I figure I just wait for that special somebody.
But that would come in time too.
Yeah, first you're gonna get your body together.
Yeah, that's my main focus.
Yes.
But you have to be the one to do that. Nobody else can come and do that for you.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be mentally prepared to fight people who may be against you. You know, and you just got to do what you know in your heart to be right. You know, because when I did that for my daughter, of course, my friends like, oh my gosh, you know, are you serious? Are you going to do that? Are you going to take her off her medication? You know, what if this happened? What if that happened? I believe in my infinite intelligence, and I know that it would never lead me astray. And so that's what I put my confidence in, and not man-made stuff. So, in the end, you have to do what is right for Randers. And nobody can tell you anything. Nobody can make you do anything. You have to do it for yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I say, I didn't gradually, my daughter was on 10 different medications. I didn't take her off all right away. I'm not crazy. You have to gradually wean off those medications. And when I say wean off, every day it was like, okay, if she took 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, right? We did that for a week, and then next week she did 2 in the morning and 1 at night. Okay.
Yeah.
and by the third week, she was off. You know, you just have to do it, and and I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I've been able to give my baby, a second chance of life.
Yeah.
Yes. You did the right thing. You did the right thing.
I know, and the universe tells me every single day I did the right thing. Every single day that I did the right thing, because I left everything behind. Everything I ever owned, I lost it, through my divorce, and I came to this country with 2 suitcases and my baby,
Mm.
and was able to get everything that I lost back and more.
Yes.
That's good.
Oh yeah. And that's stepping out on faith. And I'm not talking about the Jesus Christ faith. I'm talking about believing in the cosmos giving you, you know, your light, and you following it.
Yes. Exact. And man, it's crazy. It's I can speak on that too, but not in the same principle, not in the same aspect, but same principle because
Huh?
I can speak about that in the same aspect. I mean, the same principle, not same aspect. Because with me, with concerning boxing, it was just I always wanted to get into it, but the universe would just tell me no, not now, no, not now. You're not going to do it, and it would tell me through situations of life that would just prevent me from keep going. It's like, okay, universe telling me it's not time. Then one day I got the urge. Today is now or never. Today you go to the gym, it was now or never. And I went to the gym, and I've been going ever since. And every
Mm.
single step of the way, the trainers that I've had, I've had different trainers, and I come to realize they show me certain things, and it's and them to me. The universe was sending me trainers. I wind up changing trainers, but this trainer that I have right now is, if you ask me, the best trainer there is. Like I've never been so good in my life. I never excelled so fast in my life. It's just
Wow, that is great, because with your life purpose, the universe always sends you somebody to be like a mentor, uh, a teacher, you know, to help you get where you need to go. I'm seeing that in my health and wellness business, right? There are people here in this country that is helping me get my health and wellness business off the ground.
that's great.
And it's something that I foreseen before I even came here, that was my purpose. So I'm just living my purpose, and I'm in this place where I just want everybody to be able to do that, like right now.
Yeah.
Your religion has contaminated everything.
Oh yeah, religion is limited. It's limited and it's controlling.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you see the stars, whatever, are aligned for us and everything. But religion says don't marvel at that. Don't pay attention to that. Serve God. Serve me. Serve me. That is
Yeah.
so egoistic.
Go get church money every Saturday, every all the time through the week. But then when you need money, they will not give it to you.
Yeah, exactly.
You you are not, you have to go to the committee to get money,
Yeah,
but you freely give it, on Sunday.
yeah,
Yeah, I heard that the true origin of tithes and offerings originated back in the ancient days where people that was poor that didn't have enough food, but those that did have food freely bought it, that their extras, whatever, to spare, to help feed the poor. But the churches turned it into money.
yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are afraid that they deviate the course that was programmed into them, that they're going to go to hell.
Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad because they create their own path for themselves, especially when they die. Because that realm is more real than this realm.
Mhm.
And that
Yeah.
Yeah.
religious realm is so dull. Yeah, I've
Talk
seen
about
it in my dream state. You ever seen that movie Pleasantville?
oh yeah,
How it starts off all gray when it gets zapped into the TV, all black and white, and then a color gradually appears. This
yeah,
how the
because
religious realm look.
yeah,
Yes. Or the Truman Show. Do you remember the Truman Show?
Yeah, I heard of that show, but I didn't see it though.
That- That's what the world is like. The Truman Show.
yeah,
It's all fake, which
yeah.
looks real. And everything looks real, but it's smoke and mirrors. It's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so flexible though with some things. A lot of people wonder, how could I be best friends with an atheist?
Uh, yeah. One of my friends atheist. Two of my friends are atheists, and don't bother me none.
Same here.
They treat me better than religious people.
Yep, exactly.
And they probably give you food faster than
Yeah,
the religious person.
yeah,
Yeah, some of the atheists I've encountered are more moral than what these religious folks are.
yeah. This guy Steve Harvey, he pissed me off when he said that he doesn't respect atheists because where they get their morals from. I should say to him, where do you get your morals from? Why do you need a Bible to tell you how to act?
Hmm.
Why do you need a book to tell you how to act, how to treat people? I should be scared of you now. I should be looking at you funny because you need a book to tell you how to act. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be a grown ass man.
Yeah, it's time that we grow up and take responsibility for our own action.
Exactly.
Quit blaming the devil and quit blaming God and saying God took my child and God did this, God did that, God's testing me. No, it's us.
Yeah, and you waiting for God to get you out of a situation that
Self in.
but you put your own self in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
You ever
try to
seen a
tell my folks that they don't want to hear it.
you ever seen the original Poseidon movie with Gene Hackman?
Yeah, where that rogue wave overturns that
Yeah,
ship.
yeah. In the beginning of the movie, he talks about. He said you can be on your knees in the middle of winter praying for heat. It'll never come. He said you can be on your knees, and this is a priest talking. He said you can be on your knees all winter long, and heat will never come. You're better off setting fire to the couch than sitting down waiting for Jesus to give you heat.
It's true though, but the religionists, they have an argument and explanation for everything. Well, God stopped communicating that way. He don't communicate like that no more. That was back in the biblical days. He don't talk like that no more.
Yeah, I wonder if they know they were talking to ETs, that they were being telepathically being talked to by ETs.
Yeah, those interdimensional beings, those extraterrestrials. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
My mom used to always tell me this, and she still does. Like when she want a prayer answered, if she wants something in life, she always call me and she say, "Well, Zoe, I need you to pray for me for this because for some reason God always answered your prayers."
Yeah, what kind of shit is that? Like, oh man, like,
If you
see,
don't
like,
mind me asking, how do you pray?
How do I pray?
Yeah.
I pray to the universe. I pray to the cosmos. I've always done it.
Yeah, my family pray the
Even when they was
traditional
even when
way.
they was in, even when they was praying for to Jesus and kneeling on their knees, I would
oh,
I
bro,
would talk to the creator and tell
bro.
what I wanted.
Directly to the creator, to the source.
Yep, to the source.
Yeah, 'cause they always say Father
Like,
God and in a prayer in Jesus' name, amen.
No,
no,
I don't pray like that.
yeah. Oh, today, oh my goodness, I had a little funny outing. Well, a little funny, little disciplining with my children today. Stop
Uh-huh.
it. They were about to eat breakfast, and my son said, "All right, now thank the Lord." I said, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! There's no thanking the Lord in this house. You thank anyone, you thank Prime Creator. All right? I know you don't understand right now. I explain when you get older. Don't thank the Lord. Don't do that. Like I accept. I'd rather you say the word shit before you say the Lord."
Right.
It was so serious, and they're all looking at me with this blank expression on their face, like, "Yo, Daddy's working out. Did you just say that?" I know they're gonna tell my grandmother their grandmother about it, because she's like, "Why don't you want them to go to church?" I'm like, I don't. You don't really want to know why. One, so I just surface level reason. I'm not a religious person. I don't want them being
Well, no,
religious.
well, it's brainwashing.
Oh,
When my husband at the time was going through our separation, he was allowed visitation rights, and he would take the children, the oldest three, to his Bible class, which they believed that a black man was God. It was all cultish, and it ended up destroying my children's mental state to the
Israelite.
point where I'm estranged from I'm estranged from my children right now because of religion. Their dad putting things into their head and they believe in it. But and that's all good too because that's a life that I had that I no longer have and I'm moving on. But you're right to be adamant about what your children are hearing.
Yes, and I really, if I was to, if she's not going to hear anything I would have to say concerning those words, and like, and she asked me, I told her like, listen, Ma, it's too much for me to explain. I would have to hold a seminar for me to explain to you what's really going on. So
Hmm.
let's just keep it at, I'm not a religious person. I don't want them being religious.
Right. Right.
So how's your daughter doing, by the way?
Oh, my daughter is doing great.
That's good.
She is. I love her
I
so
said,
much.
so I said hi.
I will.
Yeah, my
She's
aunt don't. Yeah, my aunt doesn't like it when I say that there are many gods. There's one prime creator, but there are zillions upon zillions of gods.
yeah, and entities that you have to be careful who you call on.
Yeah, that God is a rank, not a name. Lord is a rank, not a name, and so is Christ. They don't
State of
want to
Yeah,
hear
you're
that.
very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just recently learned that and accepted it because it hit my head real hard. I said, let me find out more about this and said, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So I can't shake her foundation too much.
And who is this?
My aunt, my next of kin.
Oh, okay. Is that who take care of you?
Yes.
Um, where's your mom and dad?
Oh, my mother passed away, and my dad, he's kind of ill right now. He got the same genetic illness that I have. He's in
Okay.
Section 8, subsidized
Okay.
housing.
Okay. All right. Well, to make things easier for you, you don't want to offend, your family and friends of how they believe, right? You love them
Yes.
still, but you don't let no one change the way you are. Okay? And you just accept that they are different, right? And they believe a certain way, and you leave them like that, but you love them still.
Yeah.
But don't let anyone change you,
Yeah, I'm not.
in your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm holding firm to my own truths.
Yes. Yeah, that is so good to hear, because some people are not strong enough for that, right? And they
Yeah.
let people, and I used to do that. I used to let people tell me what I should believe, how I should believe it, how I should walk, and what I should say. And I'm like, I will never ever do that again. Like I say, I don't attach myself to labels, and I never will again.
Yeah, me neither. I don't like labels.
You know,
I
I'm
don't mind being
German.
called a teacher though. I don't mind being called a teacher though. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I look at myself as being a teacher, but and a healer.
Yeah.
You know, that's my calling. But even though I'm of mixed race, I have Caucasian, I have German, African American, I have Indian, and I don't claim any of those labels, and I will not.
Yeah.
I just say that I'm a person of color.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a human being. My skin happens to be light skin.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the stuff that divide us and put us neatly into these boxes.
Yeah, yeah,
Sure.
yeah. It's enough of that. That's what I was saying. That was in another timeline. That's not in this timeline right now, right? And there's no right or wrong.
Yeah.
And every day to me is like you should be oozing out happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, why can't we
You
just all
should.
call ourselves the I am race? Because we're slowly becoming and integrating our I am presence, our higher self.
That's
Hmm.
what I named my daughter.
What's her name?
Her name is I am.
Oh.
I didn't name her I in English. I named her I am in Hebrew. Aya, which means I am.
Okay. All right.
I named her I am.
Well, I have to show you something.
Cool.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever, read this book. Can you see it?
God, I am from tragic to magic.
Oh yeah.
You read that before?
No, no, no. I've seen it.
Well, it's really, really a good book, and it's about your higher self. It's about you being what we're talking about now. You
And who
know,
is it by? Peter.
Peter
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 Oh, herb.
Herb. You see
Herb.
that?
Yeah.
Is it?
You might try to look that book up. I gotta read that then.
Yeah. It's a must. It says for every sincere seeker of spiritual truth. Okay.
Okay.
And it basically is just saying that everything around you, everything that you're about, is you. There's nobody else. It's you. And you can come from that tragic of being negative, thinking there's a Jesus, think there's something that's causing you to be, in your situation. And when you do that, then you have magic. Then you can understand what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause Christianity is dark magic used against us. Judaism,
Really,
Islam. I don't mean to be bashing it or offending it, but
they
that's
be
what it is.
straight up and down. They worship Saturn. Straight up and down, they're worshiping Saturn. Like no
I mean,
offense, it's straight up and down as Saturn worship. Like it really is.
even the communion, the communion was when we thought, yeah, as little kids, we eating some bread and some juice, right?
Yeah,
But they're really drinking blood and they're eating flesh.
yeah,
Yeah, he said, "Take this, eat. This is my body for you to eat." What? Look, the cannibal now. What's going on?
yeah,
But we didn't know. We were kids, right? Just listening to our parents.
Yeah,
And
and
our
it's crazy.
parents didn't know.
Human beings. They need to eat human beings in order to stay in their reptilian human form.
Right, right.
Man,
Yes.
yeah.
And all we doing was doing those sacrifices, those ceremonial sacrifices,
yes. Speaking of which,
like in the church.
in America, I don't know about any other place in the world, but in America, there has been an epidemic since I would say the from mid '60s up until now, and it's been increasing. An epidemic of missing people. People just gone, missing, can't find them. So
Right,
I've always said, I espouse, speculated that these people aren't just disappearing; they're being taken and being held for satanic rituals.
yeah.
Every single person that comes back found they're either dead, they've been raped, or found in pieces. All signs of satanic rituals. In fact, in Long Island, these group of
Keep
kids were
talking. I'll be right back. Keep
okay.
talking.
They were the group of kids seen from not Long Island, Staten Island, and they were missing for a while, and no one could really find anybody. They found one person who didn't necessarily did the killing, but he kidnapped them. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Yeah, he kidnapped them, but he didn't do anything to them. But and that's as far as the investigation go. But these two reporters looked into it, and they kept digging, 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 digging. Sure enough, they found out that these kids were being taken to a satanic ritual. They were being taken by people who were in a satanic cult, and they were sacrificing children to Satan.
Mm.
And this happened in Long Island. Still going on.
And remember how the
I mean,
children
Staten
used to
Island.
be, like the missing children used to be on the milk cartons, remember, a
Yes.
long time ago?
Yeah.
You don't
Yes.
see that anymore. But they are still missing. People are coming up missing, but they don't flash them on the cartons anymore.
No, not at all.
And you want to know why?
Well,
You know,
yeah, they put a lot of posts in the train station. This person's missing. That person is missing. But yeah, people being captured for satanic ritual.
And I'm beginning to think that Saturday's actually the sixth day. 'Cause Saturn's the sixth planet. Satur, and Saturday is Satur. And that the week actually begins on Monday, not Sunday. They do
I
that
feel
to throw us off. And Sunday's the sun worship, the sun gods.
Saturn used to be a sun.
Oh,
You
that
know.
I didn't know. That's new to me.
All right. Ancient Egyptians, they worship Saturn as their main god. They it was levels to their religion. It wasn't just like
oh yeah,
they told the people that till the land, they told them that the sun is God. The sun that you see in the sky is God. They accepted that, but there was a higher level. The high priest believed that the spiritual energies that flow through the sun is God, but there was a higher level than that. That high enough, they believe that no, we're talking about the spiritual energies coming that actually flow is coming from Sirius. We're worshiping that, but no, there's a higher level than that. They're actually worshiping Saturn. They're worshiping Saturn because Saturn was used to basically envelop a bubble around Earth. Their main source of inflicting oppression on Earth is through Saturn. And You can see so many depictions of Saturn in religion. The Islam's their symbol with the crescent moon and the star. Well, that's actually Saturn.
Yeah, there are actually videos that you can go see that they will show you the different symbols of Saturn in today's environment that people are still worshiping Saturn.
And the subliminal symbols of Saturn, like Microsoft Internet Explorer, that E, that web browser, that's a symbolism for Saturn.
Yeah,
That David Icke
yeah,
showed.
yeah. Skype too. It's crazy. Skype has a symbol of Saturn. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah,
Scary.
it is.
Yeah, but but don't be afraid about that because nothing can touch you, nothing can harm you now.
Unless you fear. The only way they can touch you is through fear.
But now that I'm above that frequency, I gotta stay above it now. And besides,
Yeah,
I can't get back into that box. I've expanded too far. I can't fit back in there no more.
yeah. That's why I was saying that, and I do too. I have negative people, including my children sometimes, where I have to cut off. I just refuse to intake that negativity.
Hey, question. What color is the sun?
It appears yellow to me.
But it's supposed to be green, right?
Um, Actually, I really don't know what the color of the sun is supposed to be. To tell you the truth, because there's been so many different Earths to the point where it's like I don't know, man.
And some people said the sun was white one time.
Yes. And stars have different colors, you know. There's white, blue, yellow, orange. Yeah, and green too. The green stars are rare. The blue stars are really hot ones. Yeah, okay, go get it. So also who created the internet?
Say it again.
Who created the internet?
Who created it?
Yes.
Um,
What faction of people rather?
oh, I know it was, wasn't it the aliens that gave us this technology, right? No?
They gave us the hardware for it, the actual wires for it. They didn't give us the actual programming.
Who gave
Like
us the program?
the wires that's used for the internet.
Uh-huh.
That's not from Earth. It's not from Earth at all. That's alien material. They gave us that, but they didn't give us the actual technology, the actual like know how to do it.
Was it the group called the
I don't know.
Anunnakis?
No. In this timeline is CERN. CERN created the internet, the World Wide Web.
Okay. Okay.
Now, in this timeline, that is in my timeline.
Okay. What was the purpose?
Say again.
What was the purpose?
So they can exchange information at a faster pace.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
In my timeline, where I'm from, the army created the internet, not CERN. Yes, the army created the internet. In my time. And this timeline is CERN that created the internet.
Well, there are timelines. There are multiple timelines that are merging.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we have 3 years. We have 3 years. Or Earth gets sucked into a black hole. Ha! Wow.
But we can
That's a
still
good way to die.
But we can
That's
still
a good way to die.
integrate
You
it
don't
and
feel nothing. Everything's gonna be gone in an instant. You're traveling faster than the speed of light inside the black hole.
Yeah, but we could still integrate the energies to prevent that.
Yeah, we can prevent it. We just gotta shut down CERN like by any means necessary. Now I'm not gonna say this over the web. I'm not gonna say that over the web. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Yeah, I have a plan. I'm not saying it over the web.
Okay.
They'll kill me tomorrow because they'll be like, "Yo, this guy's too smart. He's gonna make it happen."
Well, you know they're hearing our conversation now.
Yeah, I know. They're not gonna touch me though because I'm not planning anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm not planning anything. Yeah, and it's. I also have force fields and beings surrounding me, protecting me. Like,
Exactly. Exactly. You know, and that is good to hear because most people don't believe that, and so it's so good to connect with you who believe that because I believe that and I know that as well.
yeah.
Yeah. Same here.
So many people tried to fight me, and I literally say to them, "You don't want to fight me.
No.
You don't want to fight me," and they calm down.
Hmm.
And some people marvel at that in the street, like because yo, is this guy's a Jedi? Like I literally be saying like, "No, you don't want to fight me." First he says, "Yo, I'm gonna punch in the face." Nah, you don't want to punch me in the face. I'm gonna fight you. You don't want to fight me, and they turn and walk away. I'm like, yo, how does he do that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know how to do it. Just don't worry about it. Hi, Tanya. Say hi. I can't see you or hear you.
I don't. I'm not.
Okay.
Is Lily still there?
Nope.
Uh.
She gone. She gone. Oh, she left a while ago.
Yeah, I think she was too shy.
And she's kind of shy, and it's it's a lot of energy.
A lot of energy.
Yeah, I was shy at first as well when I first did a Skype session
Oh,
with a whole lot of other people.
Oh, I'm not shy at all. You know, I'm like beyond that. You know, I guess because you just go through stuff and you've been through some things, right? And um, I just want to be able to hear from people, right? You know, to identify with what's going on, not to identify too much with all the chaos. You
yeah,
know, and anything that's chaotic, anything that's not unity, is something that we don't need to be focusing on. But unity, love, coming together, that collectiveness, that's what you want to pour into.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
Definitely. Um, question: did you see my status when I went off? Like I just went off.
When?
This was on the 14th, like 3 days ago.
No. On your personal Facebook
Yeah,
or?
on my Nagato page. I went off on my Nagato page about something because I just got tired of a lot of stuff. I just went off.
No, I didn't see it. I have to take a look at it. It was on the
Okay.
14th.
Yes, it was around
Okay.
8:50. But I wrote and I wrote on my personal page too because I got tired of seeing a lot of Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, and all this other stuff. So and a lot of people distracted. So I wrote, and most of this is in all capitals. If you only, yeah, if you only knew what I know and know what is coming for all of humanity, I bet listen more and show more support. Oh well, I can't save the entire human race, yet I can save a few. That's a good enough restart for humanity. That was the post.
Hmm.
Only my uncle responded to it. He responded with an emoji with a question mark. My mother liked that he did that, but she didn't like the post I wrote. So I explained to him what I was saying, and honestly, I feel that I was just too strong on them, and I feel like I'm just too much for people. I just kept giving subliminal messages, and no one would listen. So I just straight up said it: "Yo, listen to me, or you're gonna die," basically. And so then I explained to him because he's the only one who asked. So I was like, since he asked, and since he's brave enough and kind enough to ask, I'm gonna answer. So I answer with, "Well, it's been hidden for a while now. It's called many things for some time. Planet X, Nibiru, Nemesis, Elenin, extinction level event, Nibiru is near. NASA has admitted to this. The government has this Nemesis star system. Oh, sorry. It's headed towards Earth. It won't hit, yet it will be a problem that is going on to cause a pole shift, a big one, which will change how Earth looks and wipe out anyone living on the surface. Subliminal message. Of course, you don't have to take my word for it. If you can see it for you can see it for yourself. Many have recorded it in our sky. Google Nibiru or Nemesis star system. Then I gave him the link to where the news and mist that is in the sky. And I gave him someone leaving from Chicago recording it in the sun, in the sun, near the sun. And it wasn't Venus. It wasn't Mars. And no response. None. But he dares to tag me in a post about love your spouse right after that.
What did he say?
He tags me in a post about love your spouse. Doesn't respond to my message. But oh well. So I said all that to say this. I really feel that sometimes the energy I give off is just too much for people. That they don't even respond. They just shut down.
Yeah, somebody posted a video in Alaska of Nibiru near the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't Venus and it wasn't Mercury that was transiting in the sun.
No, because it would be where you would see a black spot in the sun. If it was Venus or...
Yeah, there was a black spot, but the black spot was too
Venus.
big to be Venus.
It was too big to be Venus?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And the next Venus transit won't happen until like 2018, 2019, I believe.
Wow. Well, I'm not really worried about Nibiru because, you know, I mean, like, we have to project so much positivity to the point where now, because and this is on record. We can do this. This is possible. This has been recorded. CERN went to activate. A group of people went into meditation to shut down CERN to make sure they don't activate their experiment where they want to eventually make a black hole. They shut down CERN. So this is possible. We can do this with our spirits. We don't have to use guns. We don't have to do none of that.
Right.
Yeah.
So like we can literally take out our time to shut down CERN permanently. Me personally, I really feel the need, and it sucks because this is going to take money, and I fucking hate that. Because I want to do as much as possible, as little as money as possible, and no money as possible. Because I'm just a resourceful person. What can I say? I feel like all of us physically need each other and sit in one spot and meditate for a long time, concentrating on shutting down CERN in one spot. We don't necessarily have to do that physically. We can do that in our own prospective spots. I'm just saying because it'll be a better feel vibe for us because we're physically next to each other, and we'll be able to say, I physically feel someone next to me who's doing something that I'm doing. It's more of an encouragement part. You're not just in your house by yourself doing it, you know?
Yeah.
We don't, at this time, it's kind of far-fetched, so I'm not concentrating on that. It's just an idea to throw out there. Maybe in the near future it can happen, but not right now. But as of now,
but that's what some people at this higher consciousness, this is what they're doing. There are groups out there that are meeting, right, and that are in a meditative state at a certain time of day, a certain hour, and that is what they're doing.
Yeah. So we gotta lock times to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to keep a close eye on CERN, because when they do their experiments, and they're telling us when they're doing their experiments, it's going to get to a point where they're not going to tell us when they're doing their experiments anymore, because they're going to be like, oh, we're getting shut down every single time. We're getting shut down every single time. So According to this guy, he's saying that he prevented the black hole from happening for another 3 years. I feel that we should stop it altogether. He's saying that it's something that's inevitable, it's something that we just can't stop. I feel that we can stop it because we create our own present. We create our own future. There's no fate yet what we make. You know, in a Terminator movie, the Terminator said we can't prevent Judgment Day. We can only prolong it. It's going to happen eventually. I said, no. We can stop it altogether because we're not digging deep enough. We're not thinking far enough. We're smarter than this. There is no defeat. That failure and quitting does not come into my mind. I do not know how to quit. I literally do not know how to tell me to stop doing something positive. I wouldn't stop. So I don't know how to quit. I wasn't taught how to quit. All I know is forward. That's all I know. So we have to win. We have to shut down CERN. And we have to bring about more positivity. CERN is literally bringing in negative things and negativity into our world. We have to shut down CERN with our positivity and our love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally agree. You know.
And that's only the first step. When we do that, we're going to be responsible for great things. All of us are not going to make it. If it's 100 of us, conspiracy theorists, all together in the entire world, only about 10 of us will actually get it. 90 of them are going to perish. Like, this is how the illusion is. There's illusion upon illusion upon illusion. You get past one illusion, there's another illusion after that. You get past that illusion, there's another illusion after that. And when you get past all the illusions, there's one big more illusion. We're in the Matrix. We're in the Matrix, and it's been scientifically proven.
Yeah, that life is a computer simulation.
Yes, we have to get past that too.
Yeah. Yeah, because I see it. I mean, I see it clear. I see the Matrix. I see it, but you also have to know that you're not a part of it either. You know?
Yeah, we live in it, but we're not of it.
Yes.
And that is going to be tough, because when they start microchipping and telling you that that's the only way that you're going to get food, then what are you going to do?
I mean, I'm going to be in the Garth by that time, so. Hey.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. That I have my higher self expressing through my physical form and manifest things in my reality. Everything that I need to sustain myself and my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we could think things into existence. Manifest something out of nothing.
Yeah, so let's think these beings off of our planet.
Yep.
Like, let's think these beings off of our planet. Let's think the destruction of the Saturn rings, and let's think of peace for this galaxy. No more galactic interdimensional wars.
Yeah.
Because even after we set free Earth, we still gotta take into account that we're in a galactic war right now. We're in an interdimensional, inter-universal, multiverse war. Because beings from other universes came over here to start shit. Like, it's so much going on to the point where it's like, no, we just need peace, creation, and love, prosperity. That's all we need.
Yeah, like what we see on TV, like this Dallas shooting, this Florida thing, this turkey coop. There is something else that is going on that we have to tune into, or so we can be aware and so we can protect ourselves.
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy how these beings self-destroyed themselves.
How they what?
These beings, they self-destroyed themselves. And they came over here to try to destroy this planet eventually.
Yeah.
And they're trying, but that's not gonna happen. You know.
Hi, beautiful.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, but it's not over till it's over.
You
Yeah.
know, I've actually been reading some of the things on the group,
Yeah.
right? And I noticed that some people are still getting very personal. You know, still mentally so taking it to, you know, like they're right, that person is wrong type of thing, and it shouldn't be like that.
Nah.
You know, it just can't be like that. It's like you still have some people that are still asleep trying to figure this thing out on the group.
Yeah. They're asleep. They're operating strictly on the left side. They're trying to figure out things. They notice, logically speaking, they physically see there's a change. Yet there's no logical
They're
explanation.
operating it's like they're operating from the ego. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's strict left side brain thinking.
Right.
They are encompassing their imagination, and the simple fact that this cannot be logically explained. You have to use your imagination, then use logic.
Yeah. Or they wanting you to explain it. And I'm like, that's the point where I'm not here to explain or to change your mind or to convince you of anything. You know?
Not at all.
Yeah, I can't wait till we have complete left and right brain integration.
Yeah.
Yeah, unlock all those facilities.
Well, I thought that's where it was headed, but it's still like it's so many people are still sleeping. So many people are asleep. And they get a few facts and they think, okay, I like that, but I don't agree with that. No, it's not. You can't pick and choose.
Yes. Exactly. Truth is true. Like, come on. Like, just because you stay.
They see it and they still want to hold on to that Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like, just because you put your head in the sand doesn't mean a tornado isn't coming your way.
The tornado is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you're better off looking at the tornado and say, oh shit, a tornado. Let me move. Let me get out the way.
Yeah.
Let me protect myself.
You know, like there was a comment where the woman said, I think no, the guy said he was a native. Well, who told you was a native? How do you know you was a native? You know,
Yeah.
you, you could be something else. You know, but you're choosing to believe that your people were here in this country before anybody else, and they took it from you, and you're feeling bad about that. You had nothing to do with that. You know, so why are you still getting upset about that? That's why I was saying that people are still operating from the ego.
Yeah.
And some of my family, they still had that mentality back from slavery. The older ones.
Mm-hmm. They
Because,
still believe you came over here on the ships.
no, they was born here, but they was still somewhat in captivity. Their grandparents and their great grandparents were still in captivity, and they grew up watching that, and they can't adjust to this time and era.
Right. That's really sad, you know. And that's all I can say is that I'm thankful that I'm not in that state anymore.
Yeah.
And there are a whole lot of YouTube videos how they wish God would just destroy this planet, and destroy them and get retribution for them and everything. That they're the chosen people. When we're all one.
Yeah.
The Bible has been manipulated.
Plagiarized.
Yeah, and they use the book of Deuteronomy to justify how the so-called black race are the chosen people. That's why we're going through the curses, because our ancestors disobeyed God. Which God?
They're talking about Anu. But no.
You know, Anunnakis.
No, Anu is his name. In the
Uh,
Bible, Yahweh is Anu. The Anunnaki.
and Yahweh was a Anunnaki as well.
Yeah, it's Anu. His name was Anu.
Sorry for laughing, but there was this chick. She was an angry atheist. She not on YouTube no more, but I see some of her videos. She called the biblical Yahweh a a-hole.
Well, yeah, he is. He's a tyrant. He is an asshole.
My ex-husband believed in Yahweh, still does, and that the organization that he was a part of was
Black Israelites?
it was the Institute of Divine Metaphysical Research.
Oh, sound like close to Scientology.
Yeah. So yeah, and they're all over the country, and he fell into that deep and hard.
Well, it's all Saturn worship. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all Saturn worship. It's a signal being omitted from Saturn, and they're caught in it. And we can't do anything about it until we shut down Saturn. We can't talk to them until Saturn is shut down.
Exactly.
So we can't. Honestly, I really feel that the conspiracy theory community should keep their mouths shut. No more talking about anything, period. Nothing at all. We should only be focusing on shutting down CERN. That is our main objective right now. Shutting down CERN completely. I'm not talking about some legal process. No. I'm talking about a process where they cannot operate it. Like they go to turn on a machine, it doesn't turn on. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about going to court and the court says turn it off, and they say, okay, we'll turn it off, but it's turn it on secretly.
This whole system is this whole old system is corrupt.
Yeah.
It's been infiltrated by alien beings. So they're gonna keep their agenda.
Oh yeah. It was started by alien beings too. It was started from seance from alien beings rather. Then they came here. They finally came here.
Yeah, and they tricked our ancestors into believing that they were the God of all there is. That they were the prime source.
Well, that's what they want.
So when these beings materialize themselves and present themselves as gods, a lot of these folks don't know what to do, won't know what to do. But I won't give into it.
Yeah, so
they're trying to bring about Project Blue Beam.
Yeah, Blue Beam, yeah.
Yeah, that's another crazy thing. Would you try to fight a reptilian?
You're not physically.
Yeah, good. Great answer. You're 20 times stronger than any human being. You gotta fight them spiritually.
That's what I mean. I'd rather deal with one on a spiritual plane than on a physical plane any day of the week.
And you have to fight them with love.
Yeah.
That is the key ingredient. Love conquers everything.
Yeah, unconditional love is the highest vibration there is.
Yeah, meet our enemies with compassion.
Well, tell me this. Do you know actually what they're doing with prisoners in the U.S.? Because you know the majority of the prisoners are black men. So it's like, are they actually doing experiments on them?
Some prisons, yeah, yeah, it's been done before, and they've admitted it to it.
Hmm.
Of mind control frequency stuff that get them all angry and riled up and want to fight and everything.
Yell up and all that. I'll be right back. Hold on, I can still hear you.
Okay.
Because I think when they spend time, when our black men spend time in prison, I think something actually happened to them. I don't know what. I just feel like something happened to them when they come out.
You mean when they spend long terms, like 10 years or so?
Even like 2, 3 years, 4 years. I think longer than a year. I think something mentally happens to them. Have you ever wondered about that?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about that. What goes on in there, what really happened to them, but they're not going to talk about it.
No, they're not.
So I believe they got hidden machines in there that affect their mental state of being.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, she was talking about something that happens to men in a prison
Yeah,
that affects
Yeah.
their
What?
mental state of being.
yeah.
Yeah.
ELF,
What you say?
ELF, extremely low frequencies.
Yeah,
What
I
is
was,
that?
Extremely low frequencies.
Uh-huh.
yeah, I was just telling her about that, where they use these frequency mind control, whatever, to put them in a hostile state of being and wanting to fight and everything.
Yeah. What happens is they omit these extremely low frequency waves and with detailed information what they want the person to do, and they constantly pump it into the person, and, and they won't have any recollection of or any remembrance of what they did.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen videos of that on YouTube where people just totally acting unhuman. They don't respond to any sort of physical pain or anything.
Yeah, they don't. All that matters is the mission.
There was this famous serial killer called Eileen Warmos. She said they was using sonic pressure on her head.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, during her last interview before she was executed.
What happened?
Yeah, there's a video of her doing her final interview a day before Eileen Wormwood was executed. She was a famous female serial killer,
Uh-huh.
and she said they was using sonic pressure on her head. They would slowly, day by day, gradually increase the volume of the calm that she said. She said her head was pounding, was being crushed. She said they would rig the room with torture. Everybody thought she was crazy. She's not crazy. They really do be torturing them in there with those frequency devices. Yeah, after the call, I'll send y'all the link to the YouTube video.
Yeah,
Okay.
some people saw it. Some people got to hear it. Yeah. So I let go of my family. I let go and I'm gonna wash my hands of it, and I'm moving on with my career. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And today I'm gonna do a 2.5 mile run, but I'm gonna do it fast. I'm gonna do it under 20 minutes.
Wow. You said 2 miles?
2.5.
2.5 miles. Okay.
In under 20 minutes.
Yeah, under 20 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Uh, it's supposed to be 16. It's supposed to be 8-minute miles. 16 and 4. About 20 minutes. Yeah, that is fast. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I did the math. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but I look to get it under 20 minutes today. Well, tonight rather. I run at night. I don't run during the day.
Yeah, because this heat, no good.
Some people got to hear the recording. One of my I'm actually gonna start bringing my cousin into this conversation because he just okay he's just now coming over into the light, you know, and
Okay.
he's now a Padawan into becoming a Jedi. So
That is good.
so he first said he doesn't know if he should join the conversation because he said that he doesn't know as much as we do. And I was saying that it's not about how much you know; it's about your character.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at the same time, you'll learn. At the same time, so it's not that I'm trying to indoctrinate him. No, I am not. I'm trying to lives in different ways and different information that he can learn to meditate on.
You know, I really thought was Dustin. Was there a conference call that I missed?
Oh yeah, we had a conference call with Dustin.
Okay.
It was on the phone though. It wasn't on Skype.
Oh, okay. How was that one?
It was pretty good. Didn't talk as much because it was on the phone. It wasn't on Skype, and it was like it was on the phone. It's like difficult, like to tell when someone's about to talk or say something on the phone.
Okay. Was it a big group on the phone?
Yeah, it was about 8 people.
Okay.
Yeah, there are waves of light coming
Randy,
towards us. Yes.
Say it, Randy.
Yeah, I was saying there are waves of light that are coming towards us every year. Different influxes of these energies.
Right.
It's just up to us now to integrate them.
yeah. Oh, okay. She was like talking sometimes.
Huh?
This lady was sent a message. I'm like, what does that have to do with anyone? I think you just like to talk. There's this lady that message in the group.
Oh, sent you a message?
Yeah, and the group sent me in a group message about her being in the meeting, about a call or something. Like, what does that have to do with anyone? Nothing. I think she just likes to talk sometimes. That's all. Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
like
I
I
know that you
noticed.
have those in the group too that like to talk.
Yes, I noticed that. Like I say one thing, then immediately after that, it's this whole paragraph. I'm like, where does this paragraph come from? Then the paragraph right after that. Yo, how fast are you typing? Where can you get all this time to write a paragraph like that? That fast? What is
I know.
like you? I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, forget it. I just want to say,
It's like what are they? It's like what are they using to write with?
yes.
They already have a complete paragraph like ready.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on a second.
Okay.
I can't believe how when we get together and talk, how time goes so fast.
Yes,
Are
it
you seeing
does.
that?
Yeah, we're 2 hours 7 minutes in so far.
Yeah.
How, how can that be? How can time go by so fast like that? That's
Time is relative.
He is relative, and in his third dimension and third density, it's an
I know.
illusion.
I
To an
know.
extent. It's an illusion to an extent.
It's that we just been on for like 30 minutes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when you're struggling and going through a hard time, time just seems to go so slow.
Yeah.
But when you're having fun, it goes so fast.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Randy, what's on your mind?
You're just thinking like, what's gonna happen next? What happens from here?
Well, you make that up.
Yeah, as far as the state of the planet and everything, and trying my best to send positive energy out. Our waters
Yeah.
are so polluted and everything.
I espouse that we should become so powerful that we can help influence a change towards that. Just the three of us. I
You
mean,
to
others join us, of course. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
you to plant
Yeah,
some seeds
it'd
of
be great.
positive change.
It'd be great if we could get more people, but it don't seem like.
And we'll get there
Oh yeah.
because this is something that's really powerful. Not everyone can just be a part of it. Like, no offense to them. We welcome all, but if you can handle the workload, you can handle it. If you can't, see you later.
Yeah.
No offense. Like, where our objective is to handle the workload. Handle it. Like, if you can't handle it, you can't be around us. Sorry. There is there's no room for failure. We can't allow for
I
failure.
meant to ask you.
I'm
There's another group that the developer um made. Are you on that group?
which one? Is it a
Uh,
also on Facebook?
no, she developed from parallel reality. She
Yeah.
developed another group
What's it
where
called?
you have what's it called?
Yeah.
Um,
The Mandela effect list.
no, not that one. It's the other one that you have to go in and do a notary in order to be a part of it. She
Oh
made
no,
it.
I'm not. No, I'm not a part of that.
Okay, I'm not part of it either.
Yeah, I'm not part of that
Yeah,
one
I
I
thought
either.
maybe you guys.
don't know about that. Why I gotta sign a notary to be a part of a group? Why? What's that about? Like little stuff like that. I'm like, certain things just make me scratch my beard. Like, I don't understand that. You know?
Yeah, I was like, I have to go and get a notary done and then mail it to them, email it or something. And I'm like, I'm all the way over here in Trinidad. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I have a notary right around the corner, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's crazy just to join a group.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bananas.
And I would like to help get some of this weather under control. The extreme weather conditions that's going on around the planet.
Well, that you would have to do something about Nibiru to do that. We have to take care of Nibiru to do that. That's Nibiru's fault. That's not ours.
You don't think it's hard?
No, Harp does little things, but it's mostly Nibiru.
And California is going through this drought right now. Well, was, and the last time I checked in the old timeline, I'm not sure now. But the lakes and the rivers was almost dry in a certain spot. But that was in mid to late 2015. I haven't checked back yet on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But I just visualized California getting the rain that they need to gradually refill their rivers and their lakes without causing flooding. Because too much rain at one time would be devastating. But they get a little bit of rain here for 3 days, then take a break, a little bit of rain here for 3 days, to fill back up to its normal level.
Wow. I haven't been looking into the weather. So I'll have to check into that.
Yeah, yesterday here in Philadelphia, between 3:30 and 4:30, there was a quick passing thunderstorm. It made all that noise, but very little rain. And it was the thunder that you hear in the horror movies. Cracker, 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 cracker.
Wow. What part of Philadelphia do you live?
I live in West Philadelphia.
Okay. West.
Yeah, Philadelphia,
that,
Pennsylvania.
My daughter used to go to LaSalle University.
Cool. What is it?
In Philadelphia.
Huh?
My daughter used to go to LaSalle University.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Leave me alone. Welcome. Oh man, this stinks.
And I hope that the new souls that are incarnating, they can remember who they are and where they came from. But as soon as they incarnate in here, some of them, the veil of amnesia goes over them.
This lady here with her doubts. Sorry, someone messaged me about not being able to shut down CERN.
What did you say? See, I didn't hear you.
This person is talking to me about their doubts.
Oh, shut down CERN?
Yeah.
Okay, you can't have any doubts.
Yeah.
When you are fully awake and you just know what's going on, you have no doubt.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Oh.
Rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. Music is beautiful. Love music. What about you?
Yeah, I like music.
Oh, you talking about my down,
Yeah. I kind of miss the 90s. I miss the 90s. Nostalgic moment, the 90s.
Gosh, I do. I miss the 90s too. Those were the good days.
Yeah. I like the 80s. The late 80s were great, but the 90s were it was just the best of both worlds. The best of the future and the best of the past at the same time.
Yeah, I love the 90s because my kids were like sweet and lovable.
Yeah.
Then they grew up to be monsters,
Yeah.
have fangs. You know.
Yeah, the best shows came on in the 90s.
Yeah.
As far as game shows and everything and TV shows.
Telling me Power Rangers. Oh man, I got made fun of at school because I said I wanted to be a Power Ranger. They said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I want to be a Power Ranger. And they laughed at me. Oh, Power Rangers aren't real. Now I get to laugh at them because Power Rangers is real.
Yeah, they just simply exist in a different universe, a different reality.
No, they exist right now in our reality.
What do they do?
What is
Yes,
that? What is that?
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers?
Yes.
I love Charms.
It
The TV show Charm.
Yeah.
was okay. I liked it. I love Power Rangers. Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Z. Oh my goodness. The things I used to do for Dragon Ball Z. I cut school for Dragon Ball Z. Yep. I didn't do my homework for Dragon Ball Z. Like I did some crazy things for Dragon Ball Z.
It's crazy how they have bad timing for those good cartoons.
Not right now. Turn it off. Charlie, turn it off. Not here. Not right now.
Yeah, my kids were into Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon was good too. I loved Power Rangers. I loved Batman. I loved a lot of cartoons. Courage the Cowardly Dog. There's a lot of I like. 48 Hours. Another 48 Hours. Coming to America. Oh man, Trading Places.
Yeah, those are good shows.
Oh man, The Lion King. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I like Matilda.
Matilda was good too.
Oh yeah, see, what is your opinion about people speaking in tongues when they start praying in the church?
They
Um,
they don't know what they're talking about.
honestly, honestly, man, this is going crazy. It's gonna bug you out. Well, actually, it won't bug you out, but it's gonna be like, wow, I never thought about it like that. All right, seeing how all religions on earth, all religions, is basically Saturn worship. There are these in the rings, right?
Yeah.
You have machinery that actually give off the vibration to bounce off the planet to come to our place, to Earth. And they're operating the machines themselves. So their prayers go to Saturn and to those machines. And those machines give a person a feedback of what they want them to hear, think, or feel. So if a person is solely sold on this Saturn signal, a person could speak in tongues, quote unquote, because of a being sitting by a computer in Saturn's rings, giving them a message to do whatever, to think whatever, hear whatever, feel whatever, because they're locked onto this signal, and this signal can make whatever they think a reality.
Right.
Reality. So that's how they're speaking in tongues.
You're not seeing
Now,
people fall out in the church, go in these weird altar states, start dancing and stuff. I've seen it all. Southern Baptist. I used to wonder, like, what is that?
I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot.
My mom said that's the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost. They praising God.
now they can speak in tongues, right?
Yeah.
But they can't tell you what they said.
Yeah, they said only God knows what they said.
So why am I speaking it?
Exactly. I always wonder why that was.
They're
Yeah.
trying to get
Why
me.
are you speaking it if you don't understand it?
They're trying to get me to do it, and they don't.
I'm like, that doesn't vibe with me. I just can't go there.
And why does it seem like the God in the Bible wants us to remain ignorant?
No. These things want us to remain ignorant so they can continue feeding off of us.
Yeah.
And not feeding not eating us, but feeding off our energy.
Yeah, our energy, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone don't marvel the stars, avoid astrology, avoid astronomy, avoid this, avoid that. Psychics and mediums gonna hit her spot in the lake of fire. All that fear mongering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you don't find out who you truly are.
Yeah. They tell me I'm going to hell. I'm like, good, good. I'm coming back the leader. I'm bringing you with me after. That's what I'm gonna tell them. Like, you going to hell for that, saying that too. I don't care.
I'd said I've already been through hell and high water. I can't go to hell. I'm already here.
Like, I've been to hell. Satan sent me back.
You know, like you go, it's like every member in the church should be just as rich as the pastor. No one should be wanting for anything.
Exactly.
But here they are, broke and destitute.
And they say
Oh,
gotta do in his own time. He may not be there when you want him,
let
but
me
he's
tell you
always on time.
something.
He's an on
This
time
this
God.
crazy. Yeah, all that stuff. This lotto that passed, that was like what, $4 billion, something like that. How many billions of dollars it was? Like 8 billion, something like that, or close to a billion. It was like $800 million or something like that.
Yeah.
What was the jackpot? It was the biggest jackpot ever in America.
Yeah, it was slightly over. It was slightly over $1 billion, like 1.5 billion or something.
All right. If that person who won that, if he was to divide that amongst all the households in America, including himself, he'll still be rich, and everyone in America would be rich.
But they taxed that. They took a huge chunk. They take like
Even if they
60%.
tax it, even after they tax it, he could have divided amongst all the families in America. He still would have been rich, and everyone in America would have been rich.
Mm-hmm.
I did the math. You know how crazy that is? Yo.
Crazy.
But a lot of people they blow their money on the drugs, alcohol.
Yeah, he did. He killed himself. He OD'd on cocaine. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, the one that won the Powerball jackpot.
Yes, the 1.2 billion, the one that won, he killed himself the next day off of cocaine.
Just recently?
Last year, this happened. Just recently. Not last year, a few months ago. I'm sorry, I'm thinking it's like freaking March or something. It's July.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
must have
you
had a
notice
hold
that
of
the
that
ones
pure
that
stuff.
win. And then you know what? You gotta think about it. The people who win are always these low income, never had anything type people. So how is it that these people can win? I think that this is all propaganda too.
Yeah, and it's always someone outside the city, outside the urban area. There's always some freaking hick-ass town they're from. Always.
Yeah, like the Hunger Games. You know, if you ever watched the Hunger Games,
Yeah, the Hunger Games are crazy.
like how everything is just to me is fake. It is not real. Something is smoke and mirrors. You know, it's something else is going on.
Yeah.
So this.
And the people that tend to
Yeah.
have good intentions, they can't hit that sucker for nothing. The
Nah,
people
this
that want to
is-
share and everything, that want to help.
How come David Icke is not talking about Mandela or CERN? How come he's not talking about CERN? How come, like, why is that?
He's only talking about
He's talking about Saturn, and yeah, it's great that he's talking about it, but how come he's not talking about CERN or the Mandela effect? How come never heard anything about it from him?
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah,
he'll get to it eventually.
about that too. I haven't seen one video where he's talking about that,
That's still.
about or the Mandela effect.
Okay.
He wants you focused on Saturn.
Uh, oh man. The
Because
last.
when you take your mind off of Saturn, then you're using your energy for something else. You know, if you constantly focusing on those type of things, you're adding energy to that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You know, we are to acknowledge what is happening with Saturn and the things that Saturn is causing,
Yeah, I heard you.
but we are to move on and, like you say, get together and use our energy to stop Saturn.
Yeah.
So you would think he would be making videos, you know, about the Mandela effect,
Yeah.
about CERN.
Yeah. And what? How come? How come no one had this idea like me? Like, well, other people have meditation groups, but they're not as specific as I'm getting. They're just meditation groups. Oh, we're gonna get together and meditate. Okay, meditate on what?
Now, it has to be specifically what are you going to meditate on, and when you're going to meditate, and why you're meditating.
Yeah, these. I'm baffled by some of the things that these truth seekers do and say sometimes. I'm like, okay, you can have misinformation, yet the way they go about things principally is like it's kind of stupid. It's like you want to form meditation just to meditate. Okay, but what are we meditating on? Why am I just meditating? You know, then they talk about stepping to Christ's body, but they don't want to talk about how we're gonna show.
They don't want to let go of the Jesus Christ,
Yeah, and oh man, it's
you know, and they think that, you know, there's still a heaven and hell as they're stepping into that Jesus Christ.
yes,
That's
and
why I'm saying that let the program be programmed,
yeah,
and the true people will come.
yes, and the program is ridiculous deep. Like this one person, she's talking about the message, how it is in the fullness of it, but she starts talking about Jesus and Mary. I'm like, what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How you talking about Jesus and Mary? You're talking about twin flames and stepping to your Christ body and reigniting the feminine spirit. How?
Yeah.
Close the bathroom door.
That's a person that has a lot of information, and that's all they have is information.
Yeah. Yep. And another thing is, how can y'all say that they go on all these astral projection trips, but you still believe in Jesus? Hasn't no being ever told you like Jesus' story was a fabricated story based upon someone else? How come no being has ever told them that? I don't understand this. I'm gonna go deep into my spirit and ask these questions. Like, what the hell is going on with these people? What's going on in this world that, man, it's very few of us. It's not a lot of us.
That's why I say there's multiple timelines. You know, you still
Yeah,
got the timeline. You still got people who think they have crossed over and they haven't.
you know,
Yeah.
you have one timeline person, like I said before, and they see in the passing of Nibiru. It's huge in the sky. Like, oh my, it's a lot that they're doing, and it has to stop. It really has to stop. Too much confusion. Too much. Too much is going on. Hi, hi, come here.
Yeah, I heard about the Piso family writing the Bible, editing the Bible, forging
Hi.
it.
Yeah, Constantine. And say hi.
Yeah, hi. Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah,
Hi.
yeah, Constantine, the cancer in our city at 325 AD.
Hi.
Yeah,
Oh, hi, you're a sweetie.
You're the sweethearts.
Take it down. All right.
Brandon, what you were saying?
Yeah, I was saying Pope Constantine at the council in our city at 325 AD. How y'all doing? Then there's the Council of Chalcedon that took place in 400 something.
Let me sorry. Oh, sure. Let me sorry.
All these different councils. Hi.
Hey, I want you to take notice of something. All right. Can you see my side of the camera? All right. Do you see the light that's in the far right hand side?
Yeah.
All right. My daughter is not in full view of the camera, but she's next to the camera. You know what that is? All right, get up.
That's the sun.
No, no,
Flashlight.
no, 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 no. The essence of her being
Oh,
before
wow.
she's there.
Wow, that's something.
I'll say that again.
Or the essence of the being is being seen before the person is even coming into contact with the camera.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the frequency, the body frequency.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I see the slight light on the side of you, on your right side.
Yeah, that's my hand moving towards the camera. Now my hand is fully in the camera. See?
Wow.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And what kind of webcam is that? You using a
It's
laptop
on my camera.
webcam?
It's on my camera.
Your laptop webcam?
Yeah.
And is it built into it?
No, it's just I guess it's because of the reflection of where my hand is and the light. Maybe.
That's something. Cause I've been trying to capture energies and frequencies on camera. Haven't had much luck.
Infrared, maybe.
But I have caught one or two orbs.
Cool. Question: how long you been vegan?
Yeah, I'm not a
Off and
vegetarian.
on, off and on over the years, but to be 1 year, 1 year now.
Cool. I've been eating like this for about 10, 11 years now.
Yeah. I did it back in when my children were little. Then
Uh-huh.
I got off of it. But I made a conscious decision to do it when I moved here to Trinidad
Cool.
for the health of my daughter and just for my health.
Yeah.
And really, there's gonna come a time when you're not gonna be able to get access to food or meat, and so you need to condition your body not to eat those things because what they're doing with the meat products.
Yeah.
Yeah, GMO and steroids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Being vegan is important too because it helps with the alignment of your chakras.
Mhm.
It helps with your ascension because there's less gravity on you.
And that's one reason why I fully committed to doing it.
That's good.
You always wonder how, when people have near-death experiences, Hindus see their version of the afterlife, Buddhists see their version of the afterlife, and Christians see their version of the afterlife.
Because what you believe is very important. When you die, a signal is sent out to the entire universe, and beings will lock on to that signal. And based upon your belief system, they will impersonate what you believe, so they can lead you to where they want to lead you, so they can suck your energy.
Mhm.
And the people that are atheists, they're just sucked into a realm of darkness in most cases.
Yeah, they could possibly get sucked into the void.
They can possibly, but just because just because a person, hold on,
Yeah, it's not a definite thing. Yeah.
just because a person, I had to get my eyes down. Just because a person doesn't believe in Jesus Christ doesn't make that person an atheist.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't believe in no supreme higher being whatsoever. No heaven, no hell, no afterlife. That once you die, that's it. Those
Okay,
kind
then
of people.
some people are born without souls. You know, they're from a dark matter, and that's where they're gonna go back into a dark matter. Yeah.
A lot of people don't agree with that. That people are born without a soul. They have a spirit. They do live on, but they don't have no core essence like most of us do.
It's called to better explain it. Think of your spirit being connected to this type of shard, this type of crystal that's not in this dimension, and your soul is connected. That's your soul. Some people don't have that shard. They have a spirit. They have an imitation of a spirit. They have imitation of a soul, but they don't have a soul shard. You understand?
Yeah.
Deep
Stop.
stuff.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
my research conclusions had led me that it doesn't matter what you believe in, is who you are here in your heart.
Yeah, because what you believe attracts to you. You could be atheist, and beings can see that you're atheist and decide to just whisk you away to Jesus Christ and bring you back to life to get you to believe in Jesus.
Yeah, 'cause that's
So
the
when they die
universal.
the next time, they can suck you in with Jesus and take more energy from you.
Hmm.
Yeah, 'cause
Which
Jesus
has happened.
Christ. Yeah, 'cause Jesus Christ is more of the universal accepted Messiah.
Well, it's an entity that they created.
Yeah.
You know, it
And the way, well, the name, yeah. The story came about because of Peter and Saul. What happened was Manuel, his real name, asked Peter, "Who do people say that I am?" They say that, then he responds with, "They said you're the Messiah, um, the Christ. Who do you say that I am, Peter?" "Oh, you're the one true Messiah, Savior of the world, Son of God." And he responds, "See, Peter, this is the exact reason why I cannot, I repeat, I cannot, N-O-T, cannot build my church on you, because you will mislead people with false doctrines. I have never said I am the Son of God. I am the son of the Archangel Gabriel. My stepfather is Joseph. My mother is Mary." He said those things. And he also goes on to who Gabriel is and where he came from, and the true meaning and the true history of man's existence in terms of creation, how the Negroes were created, the Caucasians, and the Mongols. And there's, mixture of them, and you get other people like Puerto Rican and Dominican, you know, how they got mixed. And the Spaniards. And but Manuel never said he was the son of God, and that happened because Peter and Saul went around the world spreading about untruths that Manuel is the son of God, when he never said that. And Manuel turned to
you
Jesus.
know, and in my research, right, taking it beyond biblical times,
Yeah,
and you go all the way back to the Kemetic Society,
yeah,
you'll find out that those stories, Horus and everything, was based on
Heru and
their way of teaching, their way of worshiping, and that what the Europeans did was take those stories and put them in a Bible and turn them around,
yeah,
and want to say that Instead of saying Horus, they're saying Jesus Christ. And there's just so much false mixed in with the truth, mixed in with some more lies when it comes to the Bible.
Yeah.
Even like that trip with Moses, like when Moses was supposed to be coming out of Egypt, right, with the Israelites. That's a false story. Moses, the true story was Moses what brought the white people out of the Caucasus, out of the Caucasus Mountains. That's why they call Caucasians.
Yeah, because they're from the Caucasus Mountains. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were in those mountains eating animal and having sex with animals, which they still do that today, called bestiality.
Yeah.
You know, but that's history. That's stuff that, you know, you just have to go and research, right? And just look at it, and it just speaks for itself.
Sure does.
So religion will have you all twisted up and, you know, obliterated, if you allow it.
Yeah, and Krishna from India had the same exact attributes that Jesus has.
And Buddha.
And Mithra and Heru and yeah, a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah, Serapis.
Yeah. So I'm like, be you. Be who you were destined to be.
Oh yes.
So yeah, I keep digging deeper into that to find out the truth of what the Bible's really telling of the distorted stories.
And when you go and you start finding the truth, it's nothing to be upset about. It's nothing to be angry about. It's just like, wow, your eyes have been opened, and now you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So I've always been on a quest for universal truth, universal enlightenment.
And when you ask for it, it will come. It's like, are you ready for it? Because some people are not ready for it. They see it and they still, like I say, want to hold on. You know, to their Mary, Jesus, and, you know, Hail Marys and Peter and Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I would notice when I was praying as a kid, none of my prayers was being answered. My life got worse.
When?
Things got worse as a kid.
When did it all start to change for you?
When I was like 15 or 16, things just got worse. The people around me made unwise choices, and it caused me to suffer. And I asked for some kind of help or intervention, but it never came.
Please.
So you say you pray to the cosmos, the universe?
Oh yeah.
And that's when I started to receive the things that was meant for me.
Okay.
You know, when I stopped praying to Jesus Christ, you know, and I gave God a name. You know, instead of saying, dear God, you have to be careful of that, because you can call on any God.
Yeah.
You know, you just have to be specific. You know, I pray to the angels, Archangel Michael and Raphael. Oh my gosh. I have them in my midst all the time for protection. You know, and healing.
Give Christina a song.
Yeah, I like to say prime source creator of the universe.
What'd you say?
Yeah, when I pray, I like to say prime source creator of the universe.
There you go. There you go. All right. Now you're getting it. Yes.
Yeah, I
See, I
know.
told you, it's a knowing. It's that knowing in you that without a shadow of a doubt
Hey, Charlie gonna
that
hit it.
you
Charlie,
are doing what you are meant to do.
get a car.
And nobody can take that away from you.
Nope.
You know, so that is what you hold on to.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's quite obvious when you've been trying something for 20, 30, 40 years, you get no results. Obviously, you've been going about it wrong. You were taught wrong, but still they want to
Yeah,
cling on.
you keep doing the same thing over and over and over. You're getting the same results. That's insanity.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I said at 23 when I was 23 that something is wrong.
Yeah, like why is they not hearing me? What is going on? Now it's like
Yeah, they sold me a
instant.
bill of goods and it turned out bad. Something's not right.
yeah.
And some of the pastors, they have good intentions, but they don't know that they've been told a lie, and they're continuously teaching it throughout the generations.
Mhm.
And there's some pastors that know the truth that took an oath with the Roman Catholic Church
Yeah, and
to
they
teach a
know what they're
lie.
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah. I had many friends who told me that they were becoming ministers because they wanted the money and they was going to teach a lie because that's what the people wanted to hear.
that's why
Nah,
most of the
that's heavy.
yeah, that's why most of the youth nowadays they don't have no interest in the church because they're not being told the truth about who and what they really are, and that reincarnation is real. That we been here more than once. That we gotta liberate ourselves from the cycles of birth and death.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speak. Oh, thank you. You touched on it again. There you go. Reincarnation. We're not supposed to reincarnate. We're supposed to incarnate. The reason why it's called reincarnation because you only get 10% review of your life, not 100%. 10%, and you don't get to choose where you're going to go. They just ship you down there. That's it. That's why it's reincarnation. It's incarnation because you consciously decided to go to a specific fetus.
Yeah,
We're supposed to incarnate. We're supposed to choose. We're not supposed to be led to a false light. We're supposed to get 100% life review, heal from our past life, then go to the next life.
Yeah. And if you don't do it,
You go back, do it all over again.
yes. Yes. That's why it's so adamant that you follow your true purpose so you don't have to repeat it again. You know, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm not going to do it.
yeah, me too. I don't want to do this
I'm not.
again.
I'm not doing this again. I don't know
As,
why.
as, a, as a kid growing up, I had so many deja vu moments of repeating the same thing over again.
You know what I think that is? I think deja vu is when we connect to our other selves and other timelines.
You know?
Yeah, doing the same thing.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think because we have similar timelines. We are somehow we made a connection with our other selves and the other timeline. So
Like you're doing something.
like I know I
Like
did it before. Yeah, I
yeah,
know what you mean.
it's like you knew what was going to happen before it happened, and you walk right into it knowing what's going to happen.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh no! Oh, something strange happened to me today. Strange Mandela effect today. Oh man, this one girl, her father passed away, right? About a year or two ago.
Mhm.
Look on her timeline. Oh, I'm about to go have a happy good time with my father and my family at this barbecue. What? Like, yo, didn't your father die? Like, and I remember you being crazy emotional about this, and she's not the type of person to cry. And I see her crying. Didn't your father die?
And what happened?
Her father died, but he's alive.
They talked about that, you know.
Yeah.
They talked about, you know, the people that have passed over.
Yeah.
That in this timeline, you will be able to see them. It's like the veil has been lifted. Some of us will be able to see, and some of us still won't be able to see. But you gotta harness into your energies, you know.
Yeah.
If my mother didn't go into another body, I would love to see her again. And only getting a
Yeah.
10%
You say
life
she
rev-
didn't. You say she didn't go into the body.
I said if she didn't go into another body, I would like to see her again. That's if she wasn't reborn. Haven't been reborn yet.
Oh,
And that's crazy how we only get a 10% life review.
Yeah.
And we
but
just
that's.
pushed into another life, just told go.
And you
I
hit.
wish I could remember more. I don't. Do you remember anything?
I'm gonna remember, and when I do, oh, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna remember real soon. I'm gonna remember real soon. It's gonna happen.
because other people tell me that people are tricked into reincarnating. They meet this light they think is God, Jesus, or Buddha, whatever, and they're tricked into coming back here.
Oh, one thing I do suggest is seeing a quantum hypnotherapist, not a hypnotherapist, a quantum hypnotherapist. They go deeper into. They get you to go deeper and actually get in contact with your oversoul, your actual your actual soul shard, your actual soul, the actual higher you, the Christ consciousness that you're going to be stepping into. And
I
then
was going to do that
that,
before I came here, but I didn't get a chance to. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I gotta see if there's any in my area.
yeah, so I'm going to be doing that real soon, and it's going to be recorded too. So I'm going to love that, and I'm going to learn a whole lot as much as I can.
Because this is my last lifetime. At least here on this planet, as I know it.
I'm not doing this again. Oh no.
No, I want to be somebody's spiritual advisor.
Yeah.
I do not want to come back in the flesh. No.
Yeah, me neither. I want to be a spirit guide for somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm getting it right now. I'm getting it right this time so I can move up higher.
Yeah.
That's why I say you don't have time to be unprogramming somebody.
Nah, you don't.
You better make sure you unprogrammed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, somebody because you know they don't mean any harm, but they can hold you back.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they can though. They can mean they don't mean you harm, but they can hold you back. You're right. Absolutely right.
Yeah, it's time to start moving and progressing forward.
Yeah. Tomorrow's Monday. Yeah. Back at it with training. I run tonight, 2.5 miles. I'm running fast. It's gonna be fun, I guess. So, what's for dinner?
Oh, sweet potatoes and um, some greens. These are sweet potatoes. They look different
Yeah,
than
Yeah,
steaks,
yeah.
but these are potatoes.
you might have pasta and seafood for dinner.
Yeah. Can be understood that.
And you see what you having for dinner?
um, I'll make a burrito.
A what?
Burritos.
Burritos.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
delicious.
love burritos. They're good.
Yeah, but it's not the beef burrito you're thinking about. No, I'm a vegan. No, it's other stuff, but it's a burrito.
Hmm. What's in it?
Um, Tofu and vegetables.
Okay.
A lot of vegetables.
Yeah, that's the type of burrito I was thinking about.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I'm a good chef too. I cook really good.
That's another plus.
Yeah, you're making me hungry now talking about a veggie burrito.
Oh man,
What does tofu taste like?
anything you make it taste like. Tastes like anything you make it taste like.
Okay, cause I never
Tofu,
had tofu before.
tofu itself tastes like nothing. Like it tastes like grits, and I hate grits. I hate grits. All these people talking about all these white condiments on this white grits. You need to get yourself some oatmeal with some brown sugar.
Yeah,
Huh.
oatmeal's okay. I had it once or twice. I'm not too crazy about oatmeal though.
Oh yeah, don't forget about the honey, baking soda, and tea.
Okay, I won't.
In fact, I'm gonna do it myself. It'll help keep like how we clean our body, like we take showers and stuff, right? And
Yeah,
we eat things to clean our organs. Well, you need to clean your cells too.
yeah.
And you clean your cells with honey, baking soda, and tea. Mix those three together and clean your cells.
How much baking soda to put in?
Um, and sorry, in ratio to it's 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons to every some. I'll look it up.
Okay.
Is 1 teaspoon to every 1 tablespoon. Sorry, 1 tablespoon to every 2 tablespoons of honey.
Okay.
I said teaspoon. No, tablespoon. Yeah. Yeah. So, how long you been in Trinidad?
A year?
A year. So I take it you love it.
I do. Yes. I love it.
Yeah,
I love
how's the
everything about it. Huh?
how's the weather over there?
Lovely every day. Every day is sunny.
That's good.
What about summer? What about summertime?
sunny.
But what about temperature? Is it hot?
It's 90, 80 degrees all year round.
Wow.
So sort of like a tropical climate.
Yes, it's like it's never cold. You don't need a jacket. You basically wear tank tops and little pants all year round, sandals, flip flops all year round, even during Christmas.
Mm.
Hot.
Does it rain there?
Yeah, rainy season is from,
No, get the milk. Put the juice away.
huh?
No, I was telling my daughter to put the juice away.
Oh, rainy season is from June until January.
Oh,
Oh, so you have a wet season and a dry season.
Yeah. But when it rains, it only rains for like 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes it's raining, then it stops. It doesn't rain for long periods of time, but it rains.
Yeah, that seems like what I could live with year round.
but it comes
I love it. Buying vegetables is very expensive in the U.S. To keep a vegan diet here is not expensive at all.
Do you like pasta, like spaghetti?
Wow. I like those things, but I haven't eaten it in a long time.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot of pasta.
I eat mostly when I cook. It's like pilau dishes, like it's a mixture of vegetables. I can do carrots, potatoes, beans, or sometimes I would blend it with rice, or it with cassava, or like
Hey,
that.
chill out.
Yeah, I like homemade noodle soup with the vegetables like celery, the carrots, the onions, and the egg noodles and everything.
Hmm.
Homemade vegetable noodle soup.
Yeah.
Noodles. Cup of noodles. It's
I
not
haven't eaten pasta in a long time.
wrong myself. Last time I had pasta was 2 months ago, maybe. When my cousin graduated from college. Oh my god, that's another thing. I'm not gonna talk about that. That was crazy.
What's that?
When my cousin graduated from college,
Uh-huh.
her gift was a trip to Jamaica and a dinner at this restaurant when she graduated. I'm like, for real? All right, whatever. Like I finally find my passion in life, and nobody bats an eye. And stop it. Nobody bats an eye. Then she graduates college and she gets a trip to Jamaica. Like, all right, whatever. Okay, stop it.
Well, you guys, I'm gonna have to take a break.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
I'm
me
gonna have to
me
go
too.
feed my little one.
All right.
But I enjoy, of course, always coming together.
Yeah, we got to get more people.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen though.
It will get the right energy.
Yeah.
I mean, look how we came together instantly, and you know what? We just keep the energy going. It'll happen. People who are meant to show up will show up. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have a great day. I'm gonna get.
So enjoy your run.
I
Your
will.
20-minute your 20-minute run.
It's less than 20 minutes.
Oh,
It's
less than 20 minutes.
yes, the 20 minutes is okay, but less than that is hard. Yeah, it's crazy.
You can do it mind over matter.
Yeah, yeah, I will. See you, Randy.
Okay,
All
see you
right,
later.
man.
See you,
See you.
Zoe.
Alright, see you later.